It's not starving. Hurrah! Okay, I think it's a grim future when that's the good news. Oh, it's a 3 pulse garrison. It's quite useful doing these videos. I'm learning things about this game that I never knew. Which means I can now use him.
Request confirmation.
But now get it over and done with. What? These people are useless. What is the point of it? Just he was almost dead to begin with. What more? What more did you have to do? You just had to be there, and it would have died. Oh. Kind of feel it might be my fault for going into free market, but I certainly doubt it. Apparently the Fabulous Ridge, or yeah, the Fabulous Ridge, or the Ron Paul Ridge, depending on if I decide to rename it or not. I've not heard any major criticism yet. But I've not heard anything in favour either. But all these series of videos have got, there's been 2 likes, one on the first video and one on about the 8th, I think. It's really random. I don't know, was there anything particularly good about the 8th one? I think I mentioned in passing it would be nice to get a bit of feedback, but I don't know. I'll rename it later. But the Fabulous Ridge. Oh yeah, I knew I'd forgotten something. Yeah, they're good there. How does a fungicidal sea former destroy a mindworm where a trained thing couldn't? They were trained! The scout rover was trained! The Fabulous Ridge gives +1 energy. Just because... I don't know.
Project complete.
So it's in the Defence Force, which is... If you want to see a clip of the video, just go back to the first video when I talked about spore launchers and mindworms. I had a nice clip of it there. But I don't know. Or what you can sort of search on YouTube. Search for Citizens Defence Force. Somebody's very kindly put all the videos on. Put all the videos on for Civ 2 as well. Civ 2 wonders. As for them, I think I quite like Universal Women's Suffrage. That's quite a good one. Darwin's Voyage. That's not a bad one either. And actually, they're all good. I just go and watch them all, and then come back here. I'll be here when you get back. So this counts as perimeter defence. It's every base. Very useful because I'm having trouble with mindworms. In case you didn't notice. You need some defence. Free res. Can we go to the workshop and give you
Request confirmation.
there we go. Morgan Transport. I don't know why I say that like it makes a difference.
Production complete.
It's like I should be saying what I've just built so I can plan to think of something else to say. That's better. You're not building anything, but you'll grow.
Production complete.
For the love of God, why is that set to conquer? I don't know if you can hear somebody's raving somewhere. You can hear music. It reminds me, I was going to put some music on here. Maybe I have done. Probably something massively inappropriate for
Terraform
Centauri and the future of humankind. I don't know what I had in mind really. The colony pod. While I'm thinking about it.
request confirmation.
No, I just don't know what's good music to put on when you're doing a let's play. There's got to be something general that won't offend half the audience, or you know, just make it intolerable for half the audience. You go over and help out with the thermal borehole. You, good work. Can we upgrade everybody like that? No. So yeah, I'm open to suggestions. I don't know. Last time I was humming the music from the Sonic 3 bonus stage. So it's probably not best to leave it up to me. I'll probably pick something like that, like a remix of it. I think I talked about that. The remixes are very good. Oh, there's the geothermal shallows. Universally agreed to be pretty useless. Three to three. Well, it's not going to get any better. I didn't want to settle down there anyway.
Production complete.
Yeah, I build that and make me pretty much cushy. Or I could build a tree farm, which will stop all that popping. I think again, it's not psychologically damaging anymore. Actually, there's a couple of things before we delve into. Nothing too hasty. Okay, how much does it cost to hurry?
Confirmation. Production complete. Request confirmation.
Bargain.
Production complete.
Inside reformers.
Request confirmation.
That's not a bargain.
Maximum population reached.
Just keep firing. What do I do about it? It's thwarting my plans. That's why I don't like spore launchers. It's thwarting my plans and it looks useless. It doesn't look elegant. There's a certain elegance to a mindworm boil, that just looks clumsy.
Terraform complete.
I've got it. Build a thermal borehole there. That's what I was doing, wasn't it? Or planning to do. Up there will do. I think it helps if it's next to this. Apparently it demands a kind of a level field, and the only way you're going to get it perfectly level is next to the sea. Or if it's completely flat, like that. No, he's just waiting for something to do. And they're just being kept like pets. Phew! Hercules have received from perihelion. I thought it was...
Destroyed. Production
See,
complete.
it's just being a prick. Recreation Commons. I want to build a base there and sort of flex my independent thought muscle. So I tend to get frightened away from it.
Golden Age begun.
Huh. I think it's at its maximum size now. So I'm going to build a
Project initiated.
hunter-seeker algorithm.
Production complete.
Tree farm. A fungicidal former. And then some supply crawlers.
Production complete. Production complete.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Still, start to start finish. Doesn't even make sense. Apparently it's
Terraform complete.
Apparently it's wise to put a farmer out first to build a road, so your colony pods aren't spending ages wandering around in the desert. But things like spore launchers come along and just mess up everything.
Request confirmation.
Don't know how useful it'll actually be there.
Request confirmation.
That's the only micromanagement you have to play with the Morgans. You have to look through every once in a while and see what you can rush to make the most of the fact that you've got so much energy. Otherwise it just accumulates and you get a massive crash. Energy stock market crash that brings your credits down to something ridiculously low. To like a tenth of what they were before. So it's in your best interest to spend.
Production complete.
The Morgans fear what may not be purchased, for a trader cannot comprehend a thing that is priceless.
Huh.
Sister Miriam
Cheap shot.
Robinson, The Collected Sermon.
Bloody Sister Miriam. Okay. I give you something to give a sermon about. Doesn't work as a threat, does it? Hybrid forest. These are good, these are. Increases nutrients energy output to forest square, so it's enter 323, or in my case 324. That's minimal, that's nutrients, minerals, and energy, respectively. Increases psychic base by 50%, making me even happier. Economy the base by 50, making me richer. Combined with tree farming, eliminates ecological damage caused by terraforming. So I can build as many boreholes as I like. Aesthetic virtues, this is good as well. Increases population limit bases by 2 and increases your society's tolerance for use of police and military units by +1. So I'll go from -5 to -4, which turns me from a harsher form of democracy in Civ 2 to a normal form of democracy where you only get one drone. -3 is like Republic. -2. Don't know what that's like. And the rest